Hi there, beautiful souls. Sorry about the delay. I did have to reorder the cards. I forgot that I shuffled the Self-Love Tarot and I was using it a couple of days ago. So the cards are back in order, and we're going to do a walkthrough of the Self-Love Tarot and the Playful Heart Tarot. So the Playful Heart Tarot is one that I ordered some time ago and is one of those decks that just arrived. And the self-love is one that was inspired recently by Kasha. So Kasha at Tarot Map, I saw it on her channel and I thought, I know exactly who this deck is for. And so I ordered it. Unfortunately, I didn't notice the extended guidebook that was available in the shop. And so perhaps at some point I'm going to order the extended guidebook because the little white book just doesn't do justice. So hello and welcome everybody. My name is Sadhana. I'm an intuitive reader and healer and lover of all things metaphysical. And tonight we're going to look at two tarot decks. And it's so funny. I don't know if you can scroll back and see what Andy said at the top of the chat, but she made this really, really funny comment. So jumping from Anima Mundi and the Brady Tarot into these two decks feels like jumping from the jungle room into the ball pit. I just thought that was hilarious. Hello, Jamie. Namaste. Welcome to you. And Jen is back. Jonathan, aloha. And who else is with us here? Anna, you're back. Excellent. Okay, so what I want to say about these two decks. I don't have a lot of cuteness in my collection. And I don't think self-love falls into the cuteness category. I did have, and I trimmed, and I did some serious reflections about Kelly Bear's favorite deck. You know that, I can't even think what it's called. Forest of Enchantment? Is that the right name? Don't have it anymore. I sold it or gave it away. Another one, the Happy Tarot, I still have, but never use it. I'm just not a cutesy kind of deck person. But there was something about the Playful Heart that called to me. And so I haven't even really gone through it. The self-love I've shoveled and used a couple of times. It's quite something. Very powerful, powerful deck. I would not have thought to do these two decks side by side, but it was Andrew Well-Tempered Claire who, when I was doing a reading with Self-Love Tarot, said, oh, this reminds me of the Playful Heart. So I thought, okay, let's look at these two decks side by side. Hello, Project Refined Life. Okay, Project Refined Life. I should, it's Anna. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sometimes I just draw a blank. Oh, no, that's not who I thought it was. Project Refined Life. Project Refined Life. Are you on my list? Yes, you are. Annette. Annette. There we go. Okay. And anybody else whose channel name, if I don't know your name and you want me to know your name, I'm going to write it on my little list because my brain sometimes is not, doesn't remember everybody's names. So Annette, Project Refined Life. Lovely to have you here. And Elizabeth, welcome. Nice to have you back. Saw you earlier today in the chat. Andy has the extended guidebook for the self-love deck. Oh, yes. So it would be wonderful if you could even take a couple of photos and send it to me so I can decide whether to purchase it, because of course the shipping from the UK is rather expensive. Good evening, Colleen and Karen E. Hello and welcome. And Jamie finds joy in the Playful Heart. Well, that's good to know. Sometimes we need that, right? We need that little bit of lightness. Now, the creator of the Playful Heart, it comes in a tuck box. And I chose not to break the seal at the top. So I opened it from the bottom. And if you open it from the bottom, it's got all these lovely little details on the box. Thank you, kittens. She has a great blog. So if you subscribe to her website, and her name is Zara, her last name isn't revealed, I don't think. She goes by Kitten Chops. That's her artistic name. Anyway, it's a beautiful tuck box. I want to keep this box in good shape, so my deck will definitely go into a bag. The Self-Love Tarot also comes in a tuck box, unfortunately. It's a kind of just a standard tuck box, nothing special about it. So both of these decks will probably find their way into bags. Kitten Chops has this, so I'll show you the book. It's not big, and I haven't made my way through it yet, so let me go like this. Thin little one, and she signed it Zara. Yeah, it says Dear Susan. Susan is my name of birth. That's the name that's on my credit card. Okay. Cuteness is my sacred space. And this looks like a really fun little book. There's this here. Why don't we read this? This is kind of get in the mood here. There is a spell on the inside page. Oh my goodness. There's something really funny here I need to read. So instead of reversed messages, this is hilarious. Instead of reversed messages, it's called In a Pickle. That is so funny. The Playful Heart Tarot Spell. Playful, wishful, jewel heart, reveal my truth and my light. Guide my choice, which way shall I go? To harvest the treasures of your glow, to say hello to all my dreams, make them glitter like moonbeams, to open up my psychic eye, so true courage I can find. As I step into my power like a bright sunflower. Aquamarine, emerald, I love all the magic you herald. Diamond, ruby, sapphire, I will build my empire. Calling on the cute powers from my gemstone towers. Show me the knowledge I seek as an ever eager mystique. Make it easy to get light and true, and always I thank you. I love, lovey, lovely, love, love, love you. That's so funny. That is hilarious. So this really takes the cake. Is instead of reverse messages, we have the Magician in a pickle, the High Priestess in a pickle. That's so funny. There are no pickle messages for the minors. Oh, yes, there is. There are. There's 3 pickles for each of the minors. The 5 of Wands in a pickle. Don't get carried away with your competitiveness and act like a jerk. Please. Rash action might give you an unpleasant rash later. So look before you jump, or if you are overwhelmed, it is okay to take a break. Oh my God, so funny. So funny. There's also extra cards, which I'll show you at the end. Okay, that's just really great. Moonlit Fae did a collaboration, and I have a matching pouch. Well, aren't you lucky, Miss Jamie? I will have to, can you send me a link? Can we buy the matching pouch? Let us know. We would love to know if we can do that. Or what I can do is make you a mod. Are you a mod? I can make you a mod if you have a link, and then you can put it in the chat if anybody wants to buy the pouch. There we go. Add moderator. Jonathan. Yes, the second edition is on pre-order right now. Correct. I saw that on her website, and it's all linked below in the description box. And thank you very much, Jamie. So you're a mod now, so you can just put that right into the chat. So let's get going. Let's look at these fabulous cards. And it's a little bit darker here, so I'll try to keep my hand out of the way. it's really, really kind of, you know what this reminds me of? Is jumping off the dock at the ocean, like jumping off the wharf into the water. And it's so cold, but it's so exhilarating. It's so much fun. So much fun. Okay. I told a kind of a sad story about the person that this self-love tarot is for, but I feel like it's going to be a really healing deck for a couple of people that I know. So kind of excited. And I might actually order her own copy. I know it's a little, getting decks to Canada from the UK is expensive, but yeah. Oh my goodness, and I still have it. Hans Christian Andersen. I have a book, a large children's hardcover book, and the illustrations remind me of this Empress card. And there's a story or a poem about a swing. Thank you, Jamie. Thanks for posting the link. So these are the backs of self-love. And these are the backs. So these ones are not reversible. Really, really fun. These two decks I definitely will use. Definitely will be using them. And I'm saying that because I'm not sure why I continue to purchase animal decks when I rarely use them. It's more like a study, and there's certain suits or something that draw me in a deck, and or certain cards that draw me for conversation or for teaching purposes. And I know sometimes I purchase decks because I need to use them for an explanation or something. Now I reordered these. You'll notice that in the Self-Love Tarot, strength is 11. And in the Playful Heart, it's 8. So these are out of order. I'm just sorry, I just reread this. Oh, Jen. And you know what? I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but for me, I love it. I love it. I love it. And so I get why Andrew said, "Ooh, this reminds me of Playful Heart." Now, Playful Heart is quite large, so it's another deck that you need largish hands. The Self-Love Tarot is poker size, so super easy to shuffle. The card stock is, I'm going to say, both of these decks are easily shuffleable. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. I really like this. This is like your little Buddha and all the chakra colors. And the 4 seasons in the corners. This is the Great Wheel card. Justice. I was really taken by this card when I saw it. There's something about this one that really speaks to me. All right, so make sure to check out the Reclaim Oracle. Reclaim Oracle. How in the world am I going to remember that? If you don't write it down. If you don't write it down. Oh my goodness. I need to, there's some deck recommendations today, and I did write them down, so I'm going to write it down with today's recommendations. Reclaim Oracle. Thank you, Elizabeth. Does the Self-Love Tarot have gold foil on the cards? Yes. Yes. So these moons and things are gold foil. And look at the Death card. Look at this. Can you? So yeah, so that's gold foil. And the numbers are gold foil as well too. Gorgeous. I'm just reading I'm reading the chat. Nancy. Nancy is here. Oh, hi, Nancy. Welcome. Look at those gorgeous wings on the Temperance card. I love that. It's, it's kind of nice to have a poker-sized deck for bigger readings. The idea of the tower being the actual physical body is really something. Yeah. Okay. Star. I am a lot in love with I'll show you the moon and the sun side by side in the Self-Love Tarot. I really like them. And look at the similarity between these moon cards. Is this what I put on did I put this on the thumbnail? Really, really striking. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Thanks for posting that. I appreciate it. Okay, so I want to show you well, first of all, I'll just pull this one out. There are the two sun cards. Oh, that's so much fun. That just feels like summer, right? Summer playing outside. Beautiful, playful heart. Okay, so here, actually, I'll show you after. I'll just put them out side by side. Then we have Judgment. I think that card has the most gold foil, the wings for the Judgment. I'm going to be talking about the angel cards in the card comparisons on Tuesday, if you're interested to talk about the archangels in the tarot. That's our next card comparison, 10 a.m. Pacific on Tuesday. And then there's your world card. So you see her whole body is tattooed, and then in the Fool card, so there she is in the Fool card, and then in the world card, she's all tatted up. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was this. There is the moon, there's the sun. Yeah, kind of like that a lot. All right, so now we will go to Wands. And I have reordered. I'm not sure if these decks came in this particular order. But what I do know is that, well, you've heard me say this before. I'm not going to repeat it. I feel like a broken record. Creators, if you change the order that you present the suits, please tell me why. I want to know why. I love the Ace of Wands and the Self-Love Tarot. I really do. There's a few Ace of Wands. A favorite is the Slow Tarot. I love the Ace of Wands and the Slow Tarot. What is your favorite Ace of Wands? Why don't you put that into the chat? Yeah, Jonathan, those are something, hey? Uh-oh. What have I done? What have I done? Just a second. I just need to turn these over. I've messed up here. Okay, so 2. 2 and 2. So that 2 of Wands, that is a goddess pose. Do you know that yoga pose? It's it's a Kundalini exercise. This is kind of cool. I like that. Interesting. Look how the shape of the tree in the self-love is the same as the shape of the flame in the playful heart. Oh, Jamie's been shopping. Okay. That's really something. Oh, okay, Andy, I will make sure to look at that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry I did not see that. I will also make a note of that to look at Andy's video. Ooh, I really like both of these cards. Okay, Nancy likes the Ace of Fire in the 4 Hoxa Tarot. Okay. Let us write that one down too. And of course, I'm looking. I am not buying. You know, that 7 of Wands, that's just something about that in the self-love that's quite powerful. All right, Andy, I'm going to go to your channel and check this out. I'm not even sure that I knew that you were making videos, so I want to apologize for that. Very, very sorry. Look at this. Woo, this is fun. What does this remind you of? Oh my goodness. There's something really, really wonderful there. So we're at the 9 of Wands. Ooh. So we have several Pippish cards in the self-love. Then we're going to go to Cups. Oh, sorry. Page of Wands. We're at Page of Wands. First court cards. So we have Princess, Knight, Queen, and King, and Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Thank you for posting Andy's channel, Jen. What is going on here? Is that a hummingbird? That's very cool. Some of these are going to take, I've done some readings with the self-love without really studying the deck, and I need to take some time to look at these court cards and figure out what's going on. Okay, so now we're at Cups. Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. So I like that she is alone in these pictures, and the energy of the suits is represented by the element itself and her experience with that. It's definitely a different take on many of the cards. This one is matte. This one is glossy. So, is it glossy? I think it just looks glossy because of the shiny gold. This is the Six of Cups. So again, if you like that spaciousness of the art, there's lots of pippish cards in the self-love. Look at the flow of energy in that 7. Whoa. All right, 9. I see lots of pink. We need to put some blocks underneath this girl's knees. Get those hips releasing. The yoga teacher wants to help. 10. Okay, so Princess and Page of Cups. Oh, I love the Page of Cups and the Playful Heart. That is so fun. That reminds me of me when I was little, sitting around with my record player, listening to music. I'm dating myself. I had a record player. I had my own record player in my room, a portable record player. Yeah, I did. I don't. Does anybody have an LP player anymore? Annette, you agree about the blocks under the knees? Yeah. I have been working on fire log pose myself, just trying to, I don't know why my hips have tightened up lately, but I've been working on fire log. If you guys know what Agni Stambhasana is. Yoga is always a journey, right? Record players are back. Well, good to know. And there's the King of Cups. Jamie, you still have a record player. That's very cool. Okay, so now we're going to go to Swords. Ace of Swords. You know what? It was one of my favorite things to do. So on Saturdays, a girlfriend and me. So from quite a young age, actually, our parents gave us a long leash. We were definitely still in elementary school. We would take the bus to downtown Vancouver and go to the record store, this huge record store in downtown Vancouver. Yeah. And I had a huge vinyl collection, and my vinyl collection was destroyed in a flood. It was destroyed. Never keep your LPs in a basement where that is a possibility. That's so cool. Everybody has a record player in Andy's house. I have a question for all of you. If you were to design your own tarot deck, what would you do with the Three of Swords? What would you do with it? Do you like what Anatorian did in the Tarot of the Abyss? What would you do? Hey, Dee Dee, welcome. Wow, 4 boxes each. Okay, so where are we now? We are at 7 of Swords. I want to reorder the 8 coins. There's something about the 7 of Swords and the 8 coins that I really, really like. And there's a couple of decks that have that same kind of energy, but none of them do it like the 8 coins. And I kind of regret selling that deck. I trimmed it and I edged it in red, and I can't tell you how many times it took me to get that red right on the edging, and I sold it, and I really regret doing that. Thanks for everybody's feedback on the Three of Swords. I think it's a good conversation to have. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny. Monsters, it feels like monsters underneath the bed. I also sold my dark mansion, Elizabeth. I don't have that anymore. People might think I have hundreds and hundreds of decks, but I have had a couple of major purges, and sold decks a few times. I'm going to have a look at all these headless queens and kings and see what they mean to me. Okay, and then the last suit is Pentacles. Oh, I really think this is one of my favorite cards. I really do. There's just something about the Ace of Pentacles. Thanks for sharing that, Jen. Hmm. Annette, do you think her right knee is more relaxed now? And I wonder if through the suit of Pentacles, her hips are getting more and more relaxed, and she's getting into um, an easier Sukhasana. Sukhasana is the Sanskrit name for cross-legged pose, easy pose. Okay, what do we have? What do we have going here? This is 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. I have the little tiny book for the, where is it? I want to see what she says about 5 of Pentacles here. And also in the Self-Love Tarot, in the back of the little book, she has the instructions for tarot as a game, which is kind of fun. I've never played it. 5 of Pentacles, sadness, fear, and sense of loss. Are those meant to be teardrops? Red sky behind. Hey there, Sharon. Okay, almost there. Oh, I quite like the 6 of Pentacles and self-love. Thanks for sharing that, Irene. It's important, you know, that we talk about these things. The 3 of Swords is it's a challenging card to read, and if you read numerologically, if you read with the energy, like for me as a yogi, the element of air is very much connected to the heart space, and so there's that layer as well too. Have a safe drive, Jen. Thanks for hanging out with us. Anna, did I say hello? I'm not sure. Oh, you were here earlier. I'm sure I said hello to you earlier. Welcome, welcome if I didn't. Final few cards here. Princess. Oh, look at this Knight. Peacock. Knight of Pentacles as the peacock. Farmer, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and then Queen. So the peacock head and okay, there's some kind of story going on here. I'm gonna have to take these cards and maybe I can just pull out the last few cards and we can have a look at them. The whole peacock theme, and now the peacock is behind the guy here. So there's your last card, the King. Now there's a few extra cards in the Playful Heart. There's this one. Things are easier than you think. There is a yes card, but no card. That's beautiful, Jonathan. I think for me, I'd probably show the 3 of Swords as a heart with 3 major cracks, allowing light to flood out. Hey, Sarah. And then another one, embrace. This one is embrace. Embrace your inner child. That's so sweet. And then you are free. So 4 extra cards in that deck. Yeah. I am really quite enamored with both of these decks for different reasons, and I'm going to leave them actually in my rack. I am going to do some readings with them. So on Tuesday, when I do live readings, I think I'm going to use Playful Heart. And I believe in that extra little book. She has a couple spreads, and if not, I will make something up to go with the Playful Heart. I believe in here. And I really want to read all these pickle things because these pickle things are so funny. If you didn't come in at the beginning, instead of reversed meanings, Kitten Chops, Zara, has describes it as in a pickle instead of reversed. So let's read one more just for fun. One more in a pickle. Which one should we read? Let's go to 10 of Swords reversed. Why not? Let's get into a challenging card. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords in a pickle. Holding on to a painful situation by a bare thread because you are afraid of the unknown. Let it go. You will feel much better. Don't hold your breath and speak your truth. So upright is what a relief. This is it finally. You are done with this. The balloon has burst. The final straw has been drawn. Say sayonara. Yeah, we get that. Okay, so this has been fun. Thank you very much, Andrew Well-Tempered Claire, for suggesting. Andrew's not in the chat, but I want to say thank you because he's the one that suggested that these 2 decks would look really good side by side. So 4 minutes, I'm going to be back on. I'm actually going to go get a glass of wine. And the cards are in order. So I'll probably be back on about 7:05. And we're going to look at Santa Muerta and the Marigold Tarot side by side. See you soon. Namaste.